It's your boy. It is the life and times of Eric. It is E to the R to the I to the C. And we are back again for another episode, y'all, of the Ride to Work / Trap Chronicles. Real trap stuff. Now, your boy literally had to go back home and get his earpiece. Like I have said before, you guys probably don't know. Lately, a lot of my videos, the audio has been up and down. I had to use a program, I think Vid or Descript, one of them. I forgot which one. But I've been cleaning the audio up so that the audio can sound louder and you can hear it, you know. But I haven't got my lapel yet, so until I get my lapel, we're gonna keep rocking with this as much as possible. So I forgot it, and I could have just talked without it, but I'm dedicated to the show and dedicated to give y'all the best. So I went all the way back home to get it, you know. Plus, on top of that, not only do I need it for the show, when I'm at work and I'm listening to to a video from today and tomorrow and where to cut and you know what's going to be the title, I gotta have my earpiece in while I'm at work while I'm listening to it. So yes, very much needed, and I'm dedicated to the show, dedicated to giving you the best experience you can get. So yeah. If you're wondering, I am eating some applesauce. Much in a hurry this morning, grabbed some applesauce in a packet. Belongs to the kiddo, but today Daddy will be eating it. Organic applesauce. Almost organic. Organic apples, and then all of a sudden you find absorbic acid to maintain color, so it's not organic. All right. See, even with that being said, they still have USD organic on the front, but it's not all the way organic. It got absorbic acid. It means I gotta find another applesauce for my kitty. I'm trying to keep them from all that bad stuff in their body. If we lived overseas, we'd have to worry about this. The government would stop all that. Well, you know how that goes. They put all the bad stuff in your food to kill you. That's why it's very important to drink as much water you can and all that. I remember seeing a documentary on Netflix. Then I cracked. It was hard. Plus, on top of that, it's expensive because you gotta find the right foods to eat and all that stuff. It ain't for the weak-hearted, but it can be done. But you better have the money because you gotta find stuff. Then on top of that, you're well, I know. So I said 30 days. Let's say I went 20. I was almost close to it. Broke me. They broke me. There's a boxing academy out there. They broke me. Who broke you, Eric? The meat, the sugar crack. So I'm telling y'all right now, I'm gonna start working on now. Maybe for the new year, next 30 days. Trying to go 20 days with no sugar. All right. So now First Lady calls me. I guess I went back home. So let me answer her. I'll punch back in. All right, we're back. First Lady was calling me because I had called her. But I had called her originally because I wanted to see if she saw my headphones. Baby OG shoes, which would be the oldest. So I know she didn't see my call, so she called me back just to make sure everything was all right. And I told her that was the situation at hand. So, but yeah, like I was saying before, I think I want to work on cutting down the sugar cravings. You know what I mean? Because sugar is like crack. You know, like crack. I can't control myself. It's a real life addiction, man, for real. I find myself sometimes late at night scrounging around the community hungry. I find myself scrounging around the community of my kitchen hungry. And instead of eating an apple, which is there, or a banana, I want some Mike and Ice, some candy, because it tastes good. But in the morning, after I wake up, the candy be giving me a high spike, or the candy, I wake up and I feel the candy on my sides of my colon. I'll be like, oh, the candy from last night. Then I have to, relieve the candy out of my system in the morning. But I want to get away from all that. I eat candy at night, especially at a certain time. So I definitely want to work on cutting that down, getting that out of my system, and kind of keeping up my goals. But the urge is like a monkey on my back. It ain't like Half Baked. Well, like you ever watch the movie Half Baked? He's like, have you ever sucked for crack? It ain't like that. It ain't that strong, like Half Baked. But the urge can be strong. I get potential spam all day. That's what happens. But the urge can be strong. And it's bad. Like, an addiction is a serious thing, man. Don't let nobody tell you that addiction is not a real thing. It's a serious thing, man. And that's why with the power of Jesus, you can kick it. Exercise like, feed my flesh, Eric. It feels good. Give it to me. It's almost like someone being addicted to drugs and their body wanting that hit, and you got to be able to talk to yourself and be like, no, I don't need this. But you're doing it to take away out whatever stress or whatever pain might be on your heart or whatever you're going through. You're doing it to get that fix or that hit so you can get a high. Now, some people be like, well, sugar give you that. Sugar can give you a high, man. You get a... Sometimes I find myself drinking water, and when I'm drinking, my body's like, nah, put this water down. Go get us some ginger ale, Coke. That tastes so good right now, Eric. Why are you drinking water with pizza? Water with a hamburger, Eric? Give us a Coke, Eric. Give us a Coke. Give us a double high, Eric. Give us a high, Eric. Give us a high. That's what it be sounding like in my head. Now, some of y'all might be like, dang, for real, ask anybody. Sugar is very addictive, bro. It's very addictive. That's why when I told y'all in another episode, the equivalent of mixing a Monster and alcohol or a Red Bull and alcohol is the equivalent of doing a lot of cocaine. It's that strong, bro. You just be up all night. It's an upper. I think it was like the manager or a store manager or a manager. I don't know which one it was, but yeah, he was on that Booger sugar. Yeah. And then depending on your level of money, some people are on crack, some people are on cocaine, which crack is still around, crazy enough. Some people be doing it. They can't afford the cocaine, they get the crack. But the thing about nowadays is, it ain't like it used to be back in the day where you hit the cocaine or the crack and you get a high. Now you got all these people mixing fentanyl in this crap, and you don't know if you're getting high or it could be your last high. You know what I'm saying? You know, I just remember growing up and people were just getting high of cocaine or crack and just getting high and calling it a day. Now it's like, what kind of dealer puts fentanyl in your stuff so they can get you high and kill you? I thought the whole purpose is to have repeat customers. So that's why it's like, it's very like crazy out there. If you're doing cocaine and crack, you really got to be trusting who you get this stuff from. I'm not saying you should do it. I'm saying it's bad, but I also understand that addiction is something that people go through every day, especially if you're not able to get yourself in a rehab facility, get yourself clean. I got a friend of mine, she like works at a hospital. She be telling me about this stuff. Like, people come in and they be wanting to get clean, and they get clean, and it's like they have to fight the chills off. It was like 8 seasons. The crazy part is this was back then before Netflix decided to start cutting seasons. Because you know Netflix has a thing now where they'll give you 2, 3, maybe 5 seasons tops. Then they'll cancel you because then your salary get too high. So when your salary start getting too high, they don't want to pay you, so they just cancel the series. Or whatever, right? But back then, this is the beginning before Netflix really took off. They had like 8, 9 seasons of the show. Yeah, they had a girl on there, Pinsky. She was a meth head. I got clean, got on Jesus. Jesus, thank you, Lord. Got on Jesus, all that good stuff. You know, all that. It was like 2, 3, 4, about 4, 5, 6 seasons she had been clean. Got to the last season, she was gonna stay for a GED. And that's why it's very important, man, how you talk to your kids. Her dad used to talk to her rough, called her slow, all kind of stuff, but she had dyslexia, so she needed more time to prepare. And she was getting ready to take the GED test, and the one guard in there, I forgot his name, he the slacker guard. He's the one sneaking stuff in, always getting high. He's a slacker in life. He didn't put in a request for her to have more time. She took the GED test. She thought she failed. Here's the thing. This is how it is with kids. Some kids don't have hope in themselves, so they feel like everything they do is going to be a failure or not going to be successful. So she took the GED test, thought she was going to fail, hadn't even got her results back. Saw one of the girls from Maya crew. I can't remember. I think the girl's Maya. One of the girls, she had a baby by a prison guard, and she was in there. She was a lifer now because she shot a guard. So now she was a lifer. I don't know what she was thinking, shooting the guard. She was going to be in jail for 2, 3 years. She was going to be out. Shot a guard. She became a lifer. The decisions you make, y'all. The decisions you make. So, just like her and Tasty. Tasty became a lifer because they framed her for fake murder on her. And her homegirls and all them didn't tell what happened. They just let her go down with it so they could be free or whatever. But anyways, so she ain't got her results back, but she had been always told for so long that she wasn't smart, she wasn't this, she wasn't whatever. And she ended up seeing a girl that's a lifer. She saw her friend in the laundry room getting high off that dust. So Piaski hit the dust. She ain't hit it in 7 seasons because she been clean, but she relapsed after 7 seasons because I guess she just felt like I'm a loser. I'll never be anything more than what I'm doing now. And boom, died right there. That's the thing. Your body get off the dope, get clean from the dope, and then you go back from the dope after so many years. They can put your heart down. They put her down, man. She died. It's sad too. It's sad because it just made me think. Know what happened. I just turned to look to the right for a second, look back, and cut off. Sometimes my phone will shake on this thing and it'll knock it off, but whatever. Like I said before, I'm merged again. It's sad to think about all the people out there who have addiction and how they are fighting it and they can't get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? Or certain things trigger them to make them go back to getting high. Because, don't get me wrong, like, I may be addicted to try to kick the sugar, because I just have, like, a sugar rush, or sugar high at times. But it ain't nothing, like, to the point where I'm eating sugar every day. I am eating sugar almost every day. But it ain't nothing to the point where I'm eating sugar for breakfast, sugar for lunch, just constantly drinking sugar all day. It's not like that. And that's when you have an addiction like they do with drugs, you think about getting high all the time. Kind of like that guy from The Wire. All they wanted to do was get high and figure out any kind of way to get high. Be a CI informant to get money to get high. Any type of way they could. All they wanted to do was get high. And that's what the addiction would do to you. All you'll think about is, how can I get high today? How can I get high today? How can I get high tomorrow? How can I get high? How can I get high? How can I get high? And that's not what you want. It's crazy how addiction is, man. It's really nothing to play with, man. And if you or you know somebody that is addicted and you can help them, get them the help they need, man. Look it up. I know rehab facilities are expensive. Some are funded by the state, some are funded by different places where they'll help you, whatever. But if you can get them the help they need, and get it to them, man. Get it to them indeed, man, because it's definitely a horrible feeling to always be feeling and wanting to get high all the time. Because it's almost like the equivalent of like, and then I was reading somewhere, and someone was telling me, I was reading, and the person they were reading, they were interviewing, they was talking, they were like, when you're an addict, you're always searching for that first time you got high, that feeling. So you're always searching for that when you go do drugs. You're looking for that feeling again, to get high like that first time you got high. So all the drugs you're doing, again and again, you're always constantly searching for that high that you got the first time. And I was reading about it, I was like, that's crazy, Like, that's why so many do so many drugs, because you're constantly like, if I could just get that high, that first time I got high, what that high would feel like again, that's what I want. It's just a crazy thing, man. It's definitely a crazy thing. It's gonna kill you. I know friends that do cocaine. I know friends that do a little, they be like, Eric, it ain't bad, just a little 8-ball. I'll be like, I'm straight. I am definitely straight on that. Now, because someone be like, well, Eric, it's just a little 8-ball, you gotta try it. Be adventurous. True, I hear you. One time ain't gonna kill you, but it can kill you. One time killed Len Bias. That's all I need to say. One time killed Len Bias. Now, has Eric tried the Booger sugar? No, never tried. Has someone given Eric lean? Yes, someone has given Eric lean. One of the brothers, in fact. That was at Q Delta. One of the brothers like, dog. I was like, that what you drinking? I got a little mixture concoction, give it to me. Now, do I know if Dog was trying to give it to me on purpose? I don't know. At the time, I could say that me and Dog had disagreements before. I thought we were cool. Maybe he was trying to drug me. I don't know. Maybe I should have said to myself, well, I'm taking something from a bro, I got into it before, but we cool now even then, so maybe it wasn't light. I don't know. Or maybe he just likes to drink that lean, which he was. He was like, yeah, take this, dog. Gave it to me. I poured it in my cup. I'm like, man, it's like, ooh, it's purple. But here's the problem. It was oil and it was purple. The sun it would just look muddy. I was like, what the freak? Why is it? Oil be shaking around the cup. This was sitting on the sides, had a little film around it. Then this one really should have gave it away. He had Jolly Ranchers in that bad boy. I was like, oh, what you doing? Do it normally we put fruit and I'll make a oil. I said, yeah, dog, just doing something different. Q, I've been drinking out all day. It's like Q down to the side of it. All right, I drunk it. I'm like, drunk some more. what the freak? I said, dog, drink some more. Drink come up. I'm like, oh, dog. Yeah, dog. I was like, dog, this is lean, dog. What the freak? Yeah, dog. Yeah. Nah, dog, you know, everybody got their own preference, Q. This ain't my preference. This is not my preference. Then, another time I tried to leave was in New Orleans for a party. And they had garbage bags. Well, they had a trash can, garbage bags in it, and they put the drink in there. That's how they mix it, which is pretty nasty. Whatever, we're in college. So I drunk down, scooped it, drinking it. Bros are like, oh, dog, this is good. I was like, no! Wow, I'm hitting cups out of bros' hands. What are you doing? Like, dog, this is lean. I had a booger moment. The booger moment, I have to tell you. Booger moment is a lot wilder. I had a booger moment. That was a lot wilder. It was in the club. It was like, don't give them your money. Stop it. Started yelling at them. But that's another time. But yeah, so I had a booger moment. I was like, no, wow, this is lean. Don't drink this. Bro, I was like, are you serious? I'm like, dog, I know what lean is. This is lean. I was like, oh, no, we ain't trying to do that. We ain't trying to get that. We're trying to get little tips, little toasty, but not like that toasty. Like, that's exactly what it is. If we were driving back home, that ain't what you want to do, bro. To get on that lean and then get on the road, nah, that ain't what you want right there, bro. That ain't what you want. That ain't what you want. That is not what you want. But yeah, man, it was funny. It was super funny. And the booger moment I was telling y'all about, I just said as an example. You're probably like, what's a booger moment? We had went to a club, an adult club, I would say. And we was in there, and I was in there I was sitting there, was in VIP in this club. We'll call this club Blue Flame. So I was in there, we was in VIP. I was eating chicken wings. I don't know what my fascination is with wings in the club. But I was eating chicken wings, eating the food. I don't know what it is. I was hungry a lot back in college. Maybe I didn't eat a lot. I was hungry. Anyways, eating food. Brows in there got money, giving money to the dancers. Booger comes out of nowhere. What are y'all doing? Stop! Stop! Don't! He start taking bro's money and putting that money up. Don't give up your money! Bro's looking at Booger like, what? Now, if you don't know Booger, bros got mad because Booger at the time used to drink all the time. Booger's clean now. He stopped drinking. But back then in college, around that time, Booger used to drink every day. He used to drink like a pint of Taka vodka. He's like the first real person I know that used to drink Taka vodka like water. He used to drink every day. He was a real bad alcoholic back then. He used to drink a pint of Taka vodka every day. So bros would be like, bros would tell him to stop, but he wouldn't stop. He would keep drinking Taka vodka. And then bros were like, we don't tell you what not to drink and do. Why are you trying to tell us what to do with our money? No, don't give up your money. Don't give it to him. Yelling at the club, pushing them. Sure enough, security came over there. Hey, what's going on? Threw us the freak about that club. Bro's outside mad as freak at Booger like, what the freak is wrong with you? Booger got outside. I'm sorry, bros. That's all he said. Bro got outside. First day, I'm sorry, bros. I didn't mean to, bros. I'm sorry. Man, I was rolling laughing, bro. I was rolling laughing. Because it was like, this is the same dude that uses his money to alcohol, uses money for this, uses money for that, for Black and Miles. Always had Black and Miles alcohol. One time, bros decided to use their money to throw some ones. He comes in there and wants to break the party up. Oh man, it was hilarious. I remember just sitting there being like, bro, Booger wild, bro. That's all I kept saying to myself, Booger wild, bro. That's all I kept saying to myself, Booger wild, bro. That's all I kept saying. To this day though, bro, 10, 12 years later, bro, maybe more years than that, we still think about that and laugh about that, bro. Man, that's gonna forever be in memory. No! Who is in VIP now? They were like, the Q Dog is in the building? Put us in VIP, Booger. No! Don't give them your money! I'm over there eating the wings like, what? And my mom like, bro, this bro tripping right now, bro. Don't mess the groove up. This is going down right now. Don't mess the groove up. Yep, and that's what he did. He messed the groove up. Man, I just laughed about that mess, bro. Alright. So I did say we have enough gas to get to work. Hopefully we have enough gas to get to the gas station. We should have enough gas to get to the gas. We got a Christmas party we gotta go to today. We will not be recording there. Trust and believe. We will not be recording there. So yeah, we will not be recording there. But yeah, man. We have made it to work. Saying I got a little bit of gas left. Oh, hold up. You know I got a floating hand. This is a 2000, so I got a floating hand. That's why I said next car be digital. I'm gonna be able to know. I got 80 miles. Now I just got a floating hand, so the floating hand can go up and down. You don't know where you could be. It'll mess with your mind at times. You be like, I'm out of gas. You be like, nope, I'm not. Floating hand. So I might be able to get to 2 more spots than the gas station, which is down the street. Which I should be able to. So, but yeah, y'all, we've made it, and of course, y'all have a good day. Appreciate y'all checking in again with me on the Ride to Work Trap Chronicles. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and also please remember, keep living your life, because if you don't, your life is not going to live you.